Hi guys, hope you're going to have an awesome day today. Arrowverse, if you ever did, you do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. But while you're at it, go ahead, push that bell for notifications so you can get scoop my news upcoming videos. This newest episode just gave us the answers that we needed of all times, and the ending was crazy. There's going to be a war that's going to be coming out, and yes. Alright, this time for the recap. You guys ready? Let's dive right into it. So, this new captain of CCPD is trying to tell Eddie Thawne, okay, you may be Eddie Thawne, but then again, you may be a clone or you may be a robot. And he says, I don't care. I need to talk to the Flash. The Flash has all the answers I need. And she says, you don't understand, not about this new world. This new world is... And then she gets zapped into a portal. I believe this is a small singularity portal. I'm pretty sure that this girl is dead. She's not coming back anytime soon. Most definitely not. I'll explain the reason why in a moment. A new world. Okay. Part 3 changes. Now, this was really confusing for me. I did not understand this. So, we're at Star Labs. Since we're at Star Labs, we see the rest of Team Flash getting their marbles together, and they're saying that, okay, Iris is fine because Allegra is at the hospital with her at the moment. And then Speed Force Nora comes out of nowhere and says that, I sense Barry. I know where Barry's at, but he's being cloaked by energy source, which is Kobla as well. But Speed Force Nora says you have to save Barry of any what it takes, because if Barry dies, then everyone, this timeline dies. But as for me, I'm already about to die. If I'm about to die, the rest of my Speed Force energy will go inside Barry and rely inside Barry only. So, technically, this is the last time we'll ever see Speed Force Nora, I guess. Because that was the end of her. The negative Speed Force is too powerful, too strong. So, we are back in 2049, and we get to realize what exactly is happening. So, this is the new Team Flash. I don't know where Bart Allen is, Impulse. It's kind of weird. They didn't have him inside this episode. But Eddie Thawne is inside Star Labs, and all of a sudden he goes to the Flash Museum, which means this is 2049. Okay, so he looks at the screen and says, the Reverse Flash has came back to Central City, but the Flash has stopped the Reverse Flash once again. And he's really confused. He's thinking, I thought I killed the Reverse Flash by killing myself. I sacrificed myself. I literally just saw with my own eyes him disintegrating into nothing, just disappearing. How is this alive? He thinks that this is unbelievable, and yet he sees someone from far distance that says, hey Dad, it's me, come on, grab my hand. And then all of a sudden they open up a portal, and then Nora, she comes out of nowhere and saves Eddie. Now, they're running tests on him, and they find out that this is the real Eddie Thawne, and they're shocked and surprised that this Eddie, somehow he's in 2049. And so Nora explains, yes, I'm Barry, the Flash's daughter, and he says, I've seen you before. She says, yeah, you see me in 2013. When me and my brother went back into time, it was a whole complicated situation, basically. And so Eddie is thinking, okay, so I'm stuck here in 2049, but that doesn't explain how am I still alive? Like, what exactly brought me back? Now, back in the present, what they're trying to do is they're trying to figure out that if Barry is actually stuck and lost in trouble and the timeline gets ruined, what else could there be happening? What else catastrophically? So they need to realize that their own lives are also in danger as well. So Nora is actually contacting future Barry, her father, which is actually in the Watchtower. Yeah, the Watchtower, the Justice League. Okay, so she hears the eerie voice, and it's a crystal talking to her, and the crystal possesses her now. Since it's taken toll of her body, let's just say that she's seen Eddie looking through the pictures of Iris and Barry together. And she says, you know what, let's go to Mercury Labs and let's find out any trace of evidence what's going on. Now, Cecile is about to project her mind and her partial body inside her future self so that she can help and save Barry. She did, eventually. But then she spoke to future Allegra and Chester, and she found out some future information that scared her to wits, and she came back to the present. She said she couldn't do this anymore. So back in 2049, as Mercury Labs, well, the thing is that Nora, evil Nora, is convincing Eddie, well, what you've been through, what you've seen, that's not your life right there. You can have your normal life back, a new life, the life you always wanted, if you just take a hold of this power that I have. And it's really tempting for Eddie, and then Eddie runs away from it. And then Barry teleports behind Nora, and Nora is happy to see the Flash. She hugs him, but then she ends up zapping him, and Barry finds out that, yeah, this is not my daughter. This is actually evil Nora. Kobla is possessing her. Then Barry zooms out there and takes Thawne to his house, which is Joe's house, and Barry finds out that Eddie's alive, and he's thinking, Eddie, I can't believe he's still alive. He misses Eddie so much. Eddie was his friend. And so they both realize that the only reason why he's here is because something brought him back to life. Something resurrected him, and that was the crystal. And Barry explains everything what has happened. The crystal was trying to destroy his team and hurt everyone. And he sees this picture that transforms, something different happens to it. And Eddie says, yeah, that happened to my driver's license. Barry realizes that the only reason why he's here is because it's tachyon energy. And he's seen this before. Everything around inside this house and about Eddie is tachyon energy, which means something big is happening. So back in the present, Chester is trying to talk to Cecile, get her back to change her mind to help Barry. So back in 2049, Barry is trying to tell Eddie, you need to resist this, whatever is trying to control you, because Eddie keeps on hearing that eerie voice inside his head, and he keeps on thinking, this may not be my voice, or this may be my voice telling me what is right and what is wrong. And you, Barry, on the other hand, you've destroyed my life. Basically, I could have had a good life. You say you thank me, but really, by you thank me is that you stole my fiancée. Right there. Because Eddie was thinking about the time he was always with Iris, and also Barry was trying to convince him that, yeah, the thing is that you have your own choice to make. You can either take this offer that this negative energy is wanting you to be the avatar for the negative speed force, but Eddie still is on the subject where you say, you stole my fiance from me. I knew that was going to pop out. That was a heavy blow right there when Barry heard that. Then Barry felt the noise of an energy presence, and he says, whatever you do, Eddie, just think about what is right. Right now, I had to go out there and stop the energy source. So Cecile comes back and tries to embody her future self again, while Barry is battling evil Nora. It was an intense fight. We got to see how powerful Nora is. Technically, it was actually Kobla that was possessing Nora. But Nora is still powerful. Barry could take her on, but he can't really hurt his daughter. So she lassos him through a building. Yeah, and he fell like 6 stories. And damn, he survived that fall, which was insane. And so Eddie Thawne actually sees future Iris, and he wants to see future Iris and says that this could be us. This could be us together. And Iris, she's surprised that Eddie's there, but she backs away from him and says, no, I don't want this. I don't want to be with you. I love Barry. It was always going to be Barry. He gets upset and real mad. Now, Cecile was able to take out, I guess, Cobra Blue outside of Nora that was possessing her, and the crystal disappeared also. And so Eddie's furious. He gets mad and says, you guys are going to regret this. You and Barry, I will be coming back for you. And then all of a sudden, Nora and Barry, well, they actually see the sky. The sky was thundering with red lightning, and something big is going to happen. And he talks to future Team Flash and says that we just hope that Eddie doesn't make that decision, that choice. And future Iris says, Barry, We need to talk. And so when she talks to Future Barry, they discuss every single thing of what happened. She tells him that Eddie has visited him, and he explains why Eddie had visited him. And basically, yeah, Barry actually disappears again. I don't know why he keeps on disappearing. It's like just oddly strange right in front of Iris's eyes, but who knows what's going to happen like in the next episode, where he's going to end up at. So Eddie is back in his laboratory. He hears an eerie voice. He sees the crystal on display, and he opens the crystal, and the crystal looks at him. And he says, "What do you want me to do?" And the crystal says, "What you need to do is you have to accept my offer." And Eddie, he does accept his offer. But the thing is that when you look at the crystal, it shows zoom. Yes, Hunter's element. It shows zoom there. Not only shows zoom, it shows Godspeed as well. And also, not to mention, Savitar. I know, the god of speed. And also, it shows Eddie. Yeah, Eddie Thawne. It is insane. And he creates a small singularity portal. This means that there's going to be one hell of a fight. Oliver has to come back if this is going to be one hell of a fight that's coming up. Is he going to fight side by side? Who knows what's going to happen? He has to come back and fight along with the others because something big is coming. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys new, subscribe to the channel as well. And yes, of course, I'll see you all in the next one.